Kashmir is a disputed territory, and we have given a pledge and commitments to the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and we are morally bound to fulfill these commitments and pledges which have given to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. They are not having a moral edge, that they have accepted 18 resolutions of United Nations Security Council. They have signed those resolutions, they have admitted those resolutions, and it is moral obligation for them to come forward and cooperate for the implementation of these resolutions so that people will decide their future. If the dialogue process will be arranged, accepting India that India should accept the disputed nature of Jammu and Kashmir, they should try to, they should start the withdrawal of their occupying forces. They should withdraw all the draconian laws which they have imposed in Jammu and Kashmir, AFSPA and PSA and other draconian laws. And then they should release all the detainees whom they are languishing in different jails in India and in Jammu and Kashmir also. So when these basic needs will be fulfilled, the atmosphere will take place in which the dialogue process can be started. And dialogue process should not be bilateral within India or the Kashmiri leadership or India or Pakistan. No, the dialogue process should be started on a tripartite level. All the concerned three parties, India, Pakistan, and the real representatives of the people of Jammu and Kashmir who are representing the sentiment of the people of Jammu and Kashmir, all these concerned three parties should sit round the table and take the historical background of the Jammu and Kashmir into consideration, and take a lot of sacrifices which the people of Jammu and Kashmir have given for their basic right to self-determination into consideration, and then all the concerned three parties should discuss that the resolution, how the resolution will be implemented in the Jammu and Kashmir, which have been passed and which is a basis of our stand as far as the Jammu Kashmir is concerned. Then in that dialogue process we have declared that we will never accept any solution under the purview of Indian Constitution. So when these basic needs will be fulfilled, dialogue process will take place, and we have no hesitation to participate in that dialogue process.
I just want to ask you that once again this year there was a mass uprisal from people's side. Thousands of people took to streets protesting against alleged human rights violations and civilian killings. And again, there was an invitation from Manmohan Singh, the Prime Minister of India, and P. Chidambaram, the Home Minister of India. What happened to that initiative? And I just wanted to ask you that, do you think that India is not sincerely ready to put an end to this dispute?
Why are you forgetting that India's Prime Minister, Mr. Manmohan Singh, on 15th of August at Red Fort, they have declared that Jammu and Kashmir is an integral part of India. And Mr. Chidambaram also said that yes, Jammu and Kashmir is a very unique problem and we must try to have a unique solution. But these were only playing with words. Nothing. There is no sincerity whenever India's Prime Minister or Home Minister are declaring that we are ready for dialogue, and they are inviting the people. They have not, at this juncture, till date, they have not invited the real representatives of the people of Jammu and Kashmir for dialogue. They are taking the dialogue with the mainstream parties and their own persons. They are not, till date, they have not invited properly and officially those people who are representing the sentiment of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. And when they will be invited properly and officially, then their conditions should be taken into consideration. And until and unless those conditions, those basic needs will be fulfilled, there will be any positive results from the dialogue process.
The plebiscite has been ruled out by India. But Musharraf, in one of his interviews, said that Pakistan was willing to go beyond UN resolutions, which was seen as a major shift in the policy of Pakistan. How do you view this?
You see, you must try to read the history. As far as Pakistan is concerned, Pakistan is a basic party of the the dispute, because the basis on which the India was divided, the united India was divided on two-nation theory, on the basis of two-nation theory. And according to those bases, the Jammu and Kashmir was a natural part of Pakistan. Because on 25th of July 1947, the then Governor General of India, late Lord Mountbatten, have given a guidelines to the people, to those states which were not directly under British control. They were indirectly under British control, and those states were, near about 600 states, and they were given the guidelines that you are free to join Pakistan or India or to be independent. But you have to take into consideration three basic points. The first point is that you have to see the boundaries, your boundaries to which dominion they are connected. And then secondly, you have to see your population, if there is a Muslim majority or Hindu majority. These things you have to take into consideration. And thirdly, you have to take into consideration the religious and cultural affiliations of your people, to which dominion they are having. So according to these three guidelines, when you read the history, Hyderabad, which is a part of Andhra at this juncture, they declared independence, but they were not allowed by the Indian government. There was police action by the Indian government, and they took the line, you see, at this juncture, the argument that your boundaries are not, you see, connected with any other country except India, so you cannot be independent. If these, you see, guidelines, they should have taken as far as the Kashmir question is concerned, or Jammu Kashmir state is concerned. There was no question of Indian occupation. 750 miles boundaries are connected Jammu and Kashmir with Pakistan. And in 1947, 85% Muslim population was in Jammu and Kashmir. And all the religious and cultural affiliations which the people of Jammu and Kashmir are having with that part which is called Pakistan. So India's policies and India's politics is Machiavelli politics, Chankyai politics. They are deceiving the people. They are, when they will get benefit, they will take that line by which they will get the benefit, and that line, when they see that this taken to this line, we can't get any benefit, they are rejecting that at that moment. So the double standards of India, the Machiavelli politics of India, the deceiving politics of India, and most insincere attitude of the India, and barbaric and you see imperialistic attitude of India is the main cause that Jammu and Kashmir dispute is not being resolved in 63 years according to its historical background.
Just want to ask you, sir, keeping in consideration the political scenario of India and Pakistan and also the situation in Kashmir, just tell us, what is the solution to the Kashmir problem? A solution that will be good for India, Pakistan and the people of Kashmir.
The only solution is, we are not in favor of dividing the Jammu and Kashmir in parts on the basis of geography or on the basis of religion. No, not at all. We are for unity of Jammu and Kashmir, and we want that the population of Jammu and Kashmir, whether they are Muslims or Christians or Buddhists or Sikhs or Hindus or Dogras, they should taken into consideration, and the unity of the Jammu and Kashmir, geographical unity, that should be maintained, that should be preserved at any cost. And for that matter, the only solution by which the whole population of Jammu and Kashmir will remain together, 13 million people of Jammu and Kashmir, whether they are residing at this juncture in Azad Kashmir or in Gilgit or in Baltistan or in Jammu or in Ladakh or in Kashmir Valley or in Kargil, all this, the population 13 million, they should decide their future according to the United Nations Security Council. We have time and again declared that if the majority will decide to be with India, though personally we will not accept, we will not be glad to for that decision, but we will accept according to the democratic norms, we will accept the decision of the majority. And if the majority will decide that we will join with Pakistan, the India and the world community, respecting the democratic norms, they should also accept the decision of the majority.
Just want to ask you that recent survey by a British academy revealed that majority of people in Kashmir want independence. Personally asking, do you want a merger with Pakistan or independence?
No, at this juncture, we are not indulging in these, niceties. At this juncture, we want only that India should withdraw from the Jammu and Kashmir state because they are occupying forces. And we are demanding that the forced occupation should end. This is the main objective at this juncture, for which we are struggling and for which the people are giving their precious lives. We are very much in damage in the forcible occupation of India. 28 lakh canals of land is under the occupation of Indian forces, and they are, exploiting our resources. They are snatching our property, they are snatching our culture, they are snatching our religious faith, and they are snatching our, dignity and honor. So all these things we are facing very much painful in the occupation of Indian forces. So we are, at this juncture, we are not indulging in these, differences that whether we want to Pakistan or whether we want to be independence. At this juncture, our main objective is at this juncture to get a freedom from Indian forcible occupation.
But there has been many times that you have been time and again favoring the merger of Kashmir with Pakistan because of its religious affiliation, geographical affiliation. That is why I just want
we will decide it after, when we will get freedom from the Indian forcible occupation. At that juncture, we will sit together and we will decide what we have to do. At this juncture, and the sentiment of the majority of the people of Jammu and Kashmir is at this juncture that firstly we must get the freedom from Indian forcible occupation. After that we will decide what we have to do.
Most of the people are of the opinion that pro-independence politicians in Kashmir lack unity. When can people of Kashmir and world see united pro-independence leaders and united pro-independence parties heading towards a particular and a common goal?
All parties Hurriyat Conference was united constantly for 10 years. They were also demanding at that juncture that we should be given right to self-determination. But can you say that India has paid any heed? So at this juncture, we are leading the moment, the present moment. Leaders are united. Leaders are, they are supporting our program. No leader is opposing our program. As far as the main objective is concerned, we are united. Why don't you take into consideration that the people are following some program?
Keeping in consideration the present situation of Kashmir, what is the future perspective of Kashmir?
As far as future perspective is concerned, I assure you, inshallah, by the grace of Almighty Allah, we will get the freedom from Indian forcible occupation, inshallah, and I am 100% sure in this respect.
Thank you very much for sharing your views with us, and thank you very much for joining us on Face to Face. See you next time. Till then, take care. Keep watching Press TV. Bye-bye.